How's it going, everybody? This is Taylor for the PRN, Big Racing Network, and today we welcome you to Michigan International Speedway. The NASCAR Whelen Late Model Modified Series takes you up north for this race. Miles Mashburn and Dan Smith, 1 and 2, J.R. Britton and Nancy Katchu, 3rd and 4th, and Corbin Forster is the last driver of the top 5. Ben Crouch and Jordan Forbes will start 6th and 7th. J.J. Hoferber, who won the Kickstarter race yesterday, will start 8th, alongside Satoshi Nakamoto at 9th, and Michael Kanto will round out the top 10. Kamikaze Games will start in last place. Got the rest of the qualifying set right next to the replay screen. We are set to go racing here at Michigan International Speedway, a track that I've been to before. It's a good track to watch the races. Hopefully this race will be entertaining. Enough about that. Let's go ahead and let's get the command to get this race underway.
Gentlemen, start your engine. Alright, boys, pace and rhythm all day today.
Pace car rolls. Miles Mashburn. Last time he was a pole sitter, it was at Mexico City Road Course. You know what happened then. He blew up. Today he starts this race. No drivers have blown up trying to roll off the grid. That's starting to become a little less rare now in these things. We have 3 camera angles in this track, since it is a track that was originally in a different game, I guess. Long story. I'm not going to explain it. But we have 3 cameras, so that's good. Ace car rolls off. We're set to go racing here at Michigan International Speedway. The green flag is waving. We are racing here at Michigan, boys. Miles Mashburn trying to hold off Dan Smith going into the first corner. Tight side-by-side action here in the first corner. Miles will clear that 32 car, but J.R. Britton will maintain the second spot. So he is trying to chase down that 72 car. The pack of cars roars by on the first lap. Miles Mashburn so far leading this first lap. He heads into the third corner. He's got a lot of space between him and that 98 car. He will come by and lead the first lap of today's race. J.R. Britton somewhat catching up to that 72 car. Meanwhile, back here we got a 3-wide battle for the third spot between Jordan Forbes, Corbin Forster, and Dan Smith. It is 3-wide, tight situation between these 3. Jordan with the inside advantage will scoop underneath those guys. Got more 3-wide action battles back there. Saw a close 4-wide action there near the front of the field. As of right now, Miles Mashburn leads with J.R. Britton in second. Look at this tight 3-wide squeeze by Luke Borgowski trying to get underneath Connor Patrick and J.J. Hoferber. He will maintain that. These 3-wide battles are really intense. In Kamikaze Games of the 65, who started dead last, he's working his way up the field, gaining several positions every single lap. He's moving his way on up to the front of the field. Front of the field, however, is still the same as last time by, with Miles in first, JR in second, Jordan Forbes in third. Corbin Forster in 4th place. Jordan Forbes going underneath J.R. Britton, trying to take the second spot away, but with a lot of help on the outside, which the outside line's not the most preferred line on the track, but it is definitely one preferred line. It helped out J.R. Britton maintain that second spot. Kamikaze Games trying to gain as many spots as he can. With a lot of that help from that sprint race last week, many drivers are in contention for the championship as the final 10 races are coming into effect today. After this race, we will have less than 10 races left. And that means that it is go time for many racers trying to get into the chase. Not in the chase, because there is no chase. Trying to get into the championship. Miles Mashburn trying to gain as many positions as he can. He finished alright in Las Vegas. But with that little incident at Mexico City, it really took a hamper on him. Miles still in the lead, however, trying to maintain the gap between him and J.R. Britton. Gap is widening between Miles Mashburn and J.R. Britton. We'll take a quick commercial break. We will be back in a few moments here at Michigan International Speedway.
Cookies with smooth caramel and chocolate. Mmm, Twix. Also available in peanut butter.
Hey man, how's it going?
Oh, hey, what's up, man?
So, I went to the CD store today, and I found a song here that the store clerk says that we should listen to.
Ah. So, is it a good song?
The song is really good. It's being played a lot on TV.
Huh. What's the song called?
The song is called, I think that says J.G. Wentworth's theme song?
Dude, no, don't you fucking do it!
Son of a bitch, what have you done?
I have a structured settlement and I need cash now.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
I have an annuity, but I need cash now.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now. 877 cash now.
They have thousands, they'll help you too. One lump sum of cash they will pay to you. If you get long-term payments but you need cash now,
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
877 cash now.
877 cash now. 877 cash now.
It's your money. Use it when you need it.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
Don't go into the grass. Don't go into turn 3. Don't go into turn 3. God, no. Jerry, don't go into turn 3. Think of your wife. Think of your kids. Don't do it, Jerry. You have so much to live for. Don't go into turn 3. Jerry! Jerry! Why'd you do it, Jerry? Why'd you go into turn 3? We told you not to. No! Jerry! Kentucky Speedway. The most dangerous corner in NASCAR. Dramatic commercial is dramatic. Fuck me.
Hey Bobby, how do you get to the chase?
You know where they race modifieds? Start there.
Then you'll go past a lot of trucks. Okay.
What am I, your tour guide? Beat it.
Easy, Kevin. Want to take home the title? You gotta get to the chase first. NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup. Rated E for everyone.
Just follow me.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Man, this Nextel walkie-talkie phone is magic. I lost my helmet the other day. Pushed this button, my helmet appeared. Magic.
New spark plugs are in.
See? It's magic.
That's not magic.
This is magic. No, that's sleight of hand.
Get me a bunny.
That's magic.
Nextel helps NASCAR fans get things done with the Motorola Blend. One powerful phone, 2 powerful networks. Nextel, only from Sprint.
We run with a fast crowd, a tough crowd. We're like a mob. 43 asphalt warriors. Guys with one motto. What goes around, comes around. Eye for an eye, fender for a fender. Paybacks are a promise. Races end, rivalries don't. You got a nice ride there. It'd be a shame if something were to happen to it.
Careful who you mess with, because now the pack doesn't forget. NASCAR Thunder 2004. Rated E for everyone. EA Sports.
It's in the game.
Punky Pie, Do I look fat in these? Hmm?
Oh, you are so sweet.
Love you.
When you need a moment, chew it over with Twix.
After this very long commercial break, if you were paying attention to any of the action, you knew that there was a ton of battles for the lead. But how Sean Billman got the lead was the most craziest way you could have ever imagined. Going 3 wide down the front, down the tri-oval, take the lead away from Jordan Forbes and J.R. Britton. Now we got James Bowles trying to make a battle for the lead. Been a battle of crazy battles. James Bowles is trying to take the lead away from Sean Billman. There's a couple of drivers that are in contention for this win. Don't count out anybody yet. There are still drivers still battling to gain a position or two. Drivers that are wanting to get up towards front, including the 65 car, started dead last, and he was about to even battle for the lead. But he fell back a little bit of spots, but he is still in the top 10. See the cars roaring by. Such a good camera angle there. And Hoferber's in last place, so it looks like he may not have the greatest of races in today's race, especially after what happened yesterday and when the Kickstarter race. Sean Billman has the lead with 15 laps completed. Field is starting to spread out. 3 wide back here. Miles Mashburn, Kamikaze, and Jordan all going 3 wide together. Kamikaze trying to stick to the top 5, and James Bowles trying to get a win in this series. He's going side by side for the lead. Sean Billman just has a ton of straightaway speed. Roy Ossiter and J.R. Britton are going to battle 3 wide for the 3rd spot. Roy Ossiter with the inside advantage will take the 3rd spot away. He's trying to gain to the second place is James Bowles, trying to take the lead away from him. We're near the halfway point of this race, which means that some drivers are really wanting to get up towards the front of the field as quick as they possibly can. Many drivers are trying their hardest to get a spot for the championship. Their last hope was at Las Vegas in the little heat race for many drivers. Many other drivers thought that heat race would potentially hurt their championship chances. Many on the bottom said that would help them out. Miles this is a 3 wide battle for the 2nd spot. Miles trying to take it away from Koyositer. James has fallen a couple spots. They are still 3 wide. Sean Billman is liking what he's seeing in his mirror as he's starting to gain a lot of time from these drivers. Miles Mashburn trying to pass James on the inside. It's hard to do it here. There's a lot of preferred lanes, especially depending on your car. The inside could be the preferred lane for many, but some may prefer the outside. Miles is still holding on, trying to take the 2nd spot away from James. And they are catching up to Sean Billman. Fast. They are really fast trying to catch up. They are double file throughout the entire track. Everybody's wanting to take a position away. Sean Billman is like a pace car to these drivers, going at a slight faster pace than these cars, but the rest of them are double file, if not 3 wide in the back. I see a 3 wide battle with Corbett Forster and Luke Borgowski back there. Don't know what position that is for. That's maybe outside the top 10, maybe. Looks just about like it. James Bowles still hangs on to the 2nd spot. They start single filing out, and hang on to some of these battles back here, especially some 3 wide battles. They could turn ugly if somebody tries to make it 4. Come across that line, it'll be the halfway point of this race. The race starts getting intense after a couple of laps. It gets calm, and then they just start getting a little antsy. And then the back here, we got three, like I think that's 4 rows of 3 wide. Marco Monroe trying to add another row into this mix. They are 3 wide for many positions. And they're going to try and take it 4 wide here. Turn 1, Gabeth and Tony Remington are bumping into each other. They're 4 wide in this corner. Hang on to it, fellas. How did they make that work? All I seen was just a tight little bump between Gabeth and Tony Remington. Never seen, I don't think anybody has much damage. Looks like drivers are going down pit road. That is correct. Coy Ossiter will stay out. Well, we have pit lane cams for a reason. We're taking it to some green flag pit stops here. Many drivers have stayed out. 7 drivers stayed out on track. If not a little more than that. I guess I could switch to here. It's just a little bit of waiting to see what happens. Who comes out where? We hit the halfway point of this race. Now we gotta wait for these drivers to get their service done. Got our pole sitter down, got the front row down at least. Dan Smith, however, is not gonna have a, doesn't look like Dan's gonna have a good stop. Here comes many drivers coming off pit road who will come out where? Sean Billman looks like he'll be coming out first. Oh, Miles came out first, but he's not gonna hold on to that spot for long. The rest of the drivers coming down pit road. Dan Smith stalled on pit road. Let me head up to the front of the field here. I will highlight Sean Billman. There we go. When we get done with that. These drivers right here, these guys are the leaders. Corbin Forster is so far the leader as he's on pit road. The 83 Coy Ossiter led that lap. And here comes Coy Ossiter coming off pit road. These drivers have to make a quick stop so they can come out in front of these drivers. But here they come. Coming off pit road, so that means we'll switch back to here. Sean Billman and James Bowles are battling. They're side by side. Almost had corner panels touch. Don't know if this is for the lead or not, as they are side by side battling. This is a great camera for taking a look at some side by side action, to be honest. Coy Ossiter is going to hold up James as he is trying to catch up to speed. But Coy Ossiter is going to be in second after that stop. He may be passed by James for the 3rd spot here coming to the line. Sean Billman will lead this lap, and this will be the 23rd lap completed. Corbin Forster apparently has a suspension problem, so he's been taken out of the race. So Corbin Forster had an issue, and it looks like that'll cost him the race. No idea why that happened, but it happened. Sean Billman has the lead so far. Will anybody challenge him? We'll take another quick commercial break. This time we will not take a long one. Sorry for that long one. Yeah. No matter. We'll take a quick one. We'll return in a moment. Hey you, yes you, I got a question for you, sir. Are you tired of drinking that shitty Chevrolet latte only from JJ's Cafe? Well, today we added a new thing on the menu to help your needs of taste. Introducing the Pepper Latte. If you are sick and tired of drinking motor oil, well, sir, you're gonna have a healthy body after drinking every ounce of this. Herbs of spices, of peppers, and nutrients absorbed from corn, we decided to make the Pepper Latte. It is amazingly good. Come order it now. Available at JJ's Cafe.
This is fucking nasty. God damn.
We run with a fast crowd, a tough crowd. We're like a mob. 43 asphalt warriors. Guys with one motto. What goes around, comes around. Eye for an eye, fender for a fender. Paybacks are a promise. Races end, rivalries don't. You got a nice ride there. It'd be a shame if something were to happen to it.
Careful who you mess with, because now the pack doesn't forget. NASCAR Thunder 2004, rated E for everyone. EA Sports.
It's in the game.
we'll give it some time.
G4 live at E3.
Believe it or not, I'm watching E3. I never thought I'd get in so easily. Watching G4 in my beatable chair. What will I see? Believe it or not, it's E3.
The biggest, baddest video game expo, live on G4.
13 laps to go here in today's race here at Michigan International Speedway. James Bowles with the lead, Coy Ossiter in second, Kamikaze trying to take the third spot away from Sean Billman. It is a small pack of cars battling for one spot, which is first. There are not that many drivers. There's another group of cars all the way in the backstretch. You could just see it in that camera angle. There was not that many spots. Or there's not that much drivers in this group. But they all are battling for one position, and that's where James is at, in first. 12 laps to go. Coy Ossiter makes a move to the inside, trying to take the lead away from James Bowles. May have it here. This is... okay, I went to the spectator camp thinking that they were going to keep side by side, because I don't know why. The spectator camp here is really good. I like it. In any case, James Bowles holds the lead. This will help him tremendously in the points if he can keep this position up and get to victory lane. Speaking of that, there... okay, I thought there was victory lane here. I think that's Auto Club I was thinking about. Another side... well, kind of screwed myself there. Side by side for the lead yet again. Coy Ossiter, this time it's doing it in the tri-oval, which may help him out tremendously. He clears that 58 car of James Bowles. And now Coy Ossiter will lead. Coy Ossiter won Daytona after being spun out on lap 9. It goes to show that anything could happen in this series. James immediately catches back up to the 83's bumper, which he has a fast car coming to the 10 laps to go mark. James Bowles may actually pass Coy Ossiter before the line. Nope, not that time. They are 3 wide for the third spot. Holy moly, that frame, when those cars just went into my frame, that scared me. Ryan Billman trying to take the second spot away from Coy Ossiter. James Bowles will retain the lead. He will only let Coy Ossiter lead 1 lap out of that run. Coy Ossiter led a lap earlier in the race, so that will... I think he led a total of 3 laps in today's race already, counting the one that he just led. But he's trying to go for it again. Looks like the tri-oval is the move to make to try and make the lead. And that's what Ryan Billman was trying to do. Is he going to try and keep that move going? He is. He's going to make it 3 wide for the lead in the turn 1. And this will shove everybody up the racetrack, including James, who will lose the lead. And now Coy Ossiter will overtake Ryan Billman down the off of turn 2 down the backstretch. It is a group of 9 cars in this situation. Coy Ossiter being the leader of this group. Can't take away the fact that that 65 car Kamikaze Games has had one hell of a day. He started dead last, and he's in this group of cars that are battling for the winning position. Now James trying to make another move to the inside here. Trying to take the lead away from Coy Ossiter. Making a move for the lead in the inside on the corner is not the best way to go. We've seen it before that if you do it in the tri-oval, you may be able to get the lead. But if you do it in the corners, you may, but you're going to have to battle through the car bottoming it out. Because you can hear it a couple of times. You can hear the car bottoming it out coming out of the corner. James will retain the lead and will lead this lap with 7 laps to go. Ryan Billman in second, and Miles Mashburn takes Luke Bergowski and Coy Ossiter 3 wide for the third spot. Coy Ossiter and Luke Bergowski nearly got into each other and wrecked each other. James Bowles hanging on to the lead over Ryan Billman. When it comes to the line, it'd be 6 laps to go. Ryan Billman making a move to the inside. Like I said, if you do it in the tri-oval, you may be able to get it. you'll have more of a chance of getting it in the trioval than you are in the corners. Ryan Millman is still hanging on to this position. Luke Brogowski looking underneath Ryan Billman. He looked, but he didn't try and make the pass, especially trying to make a 3 wide. Now Luke Brogowski is trying to take it side by side for the second spot. These group of 9 cars are clustering up. No cautions in today's race, and that's hopefully how it's going to stay like that, because if a caution were to come out, it'd be a race. It'd be like taking the white flag immediately. No driver would be able to strategize a caution coming out just a couple of laps before the actual white flag. And there is another group of cars, so these 9 drivers couldn't even wreck, and still somehow a yellow could come out and cost these drivers a win. Ryan Billman trying to make a move for the lead. Sean Billman is, I want to say it's his brother. They're 3 wide for second. Ryan Billman will take that lead, and James is forced in a 3 wide predicament with Sean Billman and Luke Brogowski. Unbelievable situation right there. That was a little intense. There's Dan Smith, our outside pole sitter, being in a slow car, and you got the group of cars back here. Not having such a good day. 4 laps to go in today's race, ladies and gentlemen. James Bowles trying to regain this lead. James Bowles has been a dominant driver in the second half of the race. I don't know who is necessarily the dominant driver in the first half, but James has shown that he can be a dominant driver in the second half of the race. Tries to make the move in the corner here, side by side for the lead. James will clear Ryan Billman coming out of this turn down the back straightaway. Sean Billman and Ryan Billman battling side by side for the second spot. As James is coming down to 3 laps to go. Can this 58 car hold off the drivers behind him? He's got a little bit of a gap between first and fourth. But first and second has a little tiny gap. Just a gap that you can barely measure. James Bowles will hang on to the lead, but Ryan Billman will make this move coming into this corner. With 3 laps to go, how will he treat this? He's got some help with Sean Billman below him. That may help him trying to battle for this lead, and this will even help the guys in fourth on back trying to catch back up to this front of the pack here. They are still side by side for the lead. Here comes the rest of the cars. Luke Brogowski leading the charge. With 2 laps to go here at Michigan International Speedway, Ryan Billman and James Bowles battle side by side for the lead. Ryan Billman and James Bowles battling to get a win in this one. Ryan Billman will lead this lap by only 0.04 of a second. 3 wide for the second spot with Tony Regmanson and Luke Brogowski going up, forcing James in another 3 wide predicament on the outside. James has been forced 3 wide several occasions. Now we got another opportunity for Ryan Billman to win a race. Luke Brogowski in second with Sean Billman in third. Oh, Tony Regmanson's going to go ahead and take the 3rd spot away. Coming out of turn 4, Ryan Billman will see the white flag sponsored by the Credit One National Bank. Ryan Billman trying to hold off these drivers. He's got a little bit of a gap, but this gap may close coming into this corner, depending on what happens. Luke Brogowski is hanging on to the 2nd spot. Ryan Billman in first. Down the back straightaway they go. They are jumping everywhere. There's a huge gap between first and second, and that may be what this 39 car wants to see. Luke Brogowski may be the bridesmaid again. Coming out of turn 4, Ryan Billman, the number 39 car, will win this race here at Michigan International Speedway. Coming down to the line, you will see the checkered flag first, and Luke Brogowski will come home second. Great sources of battle here in the last few laps. Ryan Billman wins it. On to the official standings of today's race. See Ryan Billman in first, Luke Brogowski second, Tony Regmanson third, James Bowles fourth, Rossiter fifth. Kamikaze will come home in the top 10 after starting dead last. Sean Billman in 7th, Kyler Boggs 8th, and Miles Mashburn 9th. And that was the entirety of the first group of cars. Now the second group of cars was won by Ben Crouch in the 29. He'll come home 10th. JJ Hoferber, who won the Kickstarter Cup race yesterday, will round out 11th. Just barely missed a top 10. Matt Deal 12th, Toshi Nakamoto 13th, Thomas Bala 14th, Gabeth 15th, Jordan Forbes 16th, Michael Kenso 17th, Hachikachu 18th, Marco Monroe 19th, Connor Patrick 20th, JR Britton 21st, Dan Smith, a slow driver who started in the front row next to Miles, will finish 22nd, and Corbett Forster, who had a suspension problem, DNF'd and finishes dead last 23rd. What a race in today's little thing here, ladies and gentlemen. We have less than 10 races left when we go to New Hampshire yet again next week. It is going to be quite the races here, as in the last 10 races we have 2 road courses. That'll be fun. We have 9 races left, ladies and gentlemen. We will take it to just a simple New Hampshire Speedway. I've had that race go on before. It could be the same way, but we never know. We'll see you next week at New Hampshire Motor Speedway, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good one, everybody.